So today I will discuss about an adder circuit, half adder and full adder. Correct. So first consider one by one. We'll discuss in detail. First consider half adder. So what is a half adder? Half adder is a circuit which adds two binary numbers. So just I write the block diagram for half adder, which has two inputs A and B. So A and B are the two inputs, and it has two outputs. What are the outputs here? Sum and carry. Sum and carry. So this is the block diagram for half adder. So what is a half adder? Half adder is a circuit which adds two binary values. So this is the block diagram for half adder. Just I consider A and B. These A and B are the inputs and sum and carry are the outputs. Now we need to write the truth table for this half adder. Consider A and B are the inputs and sum and carry are the outputs. Sum and carry. Now here two inputs. So total how many possible combinations? So 2 to the power of 2, 2 to the power of n, or 2 to the power of 2, which is nothing but 4. Total 4 possible combinations. So what are the 4 possible combinations? The first one is 0 0, 0 1, 1 0 and 1 1. So these are all the 4 possible combinations. Now see here, which add the two values. 0 plus 0, sum is 0 and carry is 0. So 0 plus 1, so sum is 1 and carry is 0. So 1 plus 0 is 1, so sum is 1, carry is 0. So 1 plus 1. So what is that 1 plus 1? 2. So how will represent 2 in a binary? So this is nothing but 1 0. So this is the truth table for half adder circuit. Now we need to write the logical expressions. First write the logical expressions for sum. How we need to write the logical expressions? It is very simple. Whenever output is high, consider the respective inputs. So here at this point, what are the respective inputs here? A bar, B, plus again for this one, you need to consider this is the respective inputs. So 1 0, 1 0 is nothing but A, B bar. So what is that? A bar B plus A B bar is nothing but A XOR B. A XOR B. So this is the logical expressions for sum. Similarly, we need to write the logical expressions for carry. So carry. So whenever it is in high, we need to consider the respective inputs. So this is A, B. So this is the logical expression for sum, and this is the logical expression for carry for half adder. So with the help of logical expressions, we need to write the logical diagram. So consider A and B as two inputs. This is A and this is the B. What are the sum expressions? A XOR B. So consider A, B, use XOR gate. So this is the sum expressions. And similarly, what about the carry? A into B. So this is A, B, just use an AND gate for multiplication purpose. So this is the carry. What is this one? This is a logic diagram. So logic diagram for half adder. Okay, fine. Next, I will discuss about a full adder. Full adder. So what is a full adder? It is a circuit which adds 3 binary values. First write the block diagram for this. A, B, C. Just I consider 3 inputs A, B, C. These are inputs, and it has 2 outputs, sum and carry. Sum and carry. So this is the block diagram for full adder. Full adder. Now we need to write the truth table. So consider 3 inputs here: A, B, C. If 3 inputs, what are the possible combinations? 2 to the power of 3. 8 possible combinations. First write all the 8 possible combinations. So 0 0 0, 0 0 1, 0 1 0, 0 1 1, 1 0 0, 1 0 1 5, 6 7. So these are all 8 possible combinations. 3 binary values. Here I consider ABC as the 3 inputs which adds these 3 values. So 0 plus 0 is 0, 0 plus 0 is 0, so sum is 0 and carry is 0. So 0 plus 0 is 0 and 0 plus 1. 0 plus 1 is 1, so sum is 1 and carry is 0. Similarly, 0 plus 1 is 1, 1 plus 0 is 1, so sum is 1 and carry is 0. So 0 plus 1 is 1, 1 plus 1. So 1 plus 1 is 2. How will represent a 2 in a binary? So 1, 0. Okay, similarly here 1 plus 0, 0, 0 plus 1, 1. So sum is 1 and carry is 0. So 1 plus 0 is 1 and 1 plus 1 is 2. How will represent 2 in binary? 1, 0. Similarly here 1 plus 1 is 2. So how will represent 2 in binary? 1, 0. See here 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 plus 1 is 3. So how will represent 3 in a binary? So 1, 1. So this is the truth table for full adder circuit. Now with the help of this truth table we need to write the logical expressions. Once you write the logical expressions, with the help of logical expressions we need to write the logic diagram. Now from this truth table, this is the truth table. From this truth table first we need to write a logical expressions. Just I find the logical expressions with the help of a K-map. Correct? Here 3 inputs ABC 0 1 0 0 0 1 1 1 1 0. Correct? First fill the values. First I write the logical expression for sum. Just enter these values in the K-map. So 0 1 1 0. Next 1 0 0 1. Correct? Here just map this because here there is no adjacent ones. Correct? Only possibilities are making a single group. So first write the expression for this. This is A bar, B bar, C plus A bar, B, C bar plus A, B bar, C bar plus ABC plus ABC. Now just simplify this one. So what is common in these two? Take outside, A bar is common, take outside. What is left here? B bar C plus B C bar. Again, what is common in these two? A is common, take outside. What is left here? B bar C plus BC. Now, A bar, what is about B bar C plus BC bar? Is nothing but a B XOR C plus A keep as it is. B bar C plus BC is nothing but a B XOR C. Now, A bar B XOR C plus A keep as it is. So this one can be written as B XOR C can be written as B XOR C with complement. Now look at here, it is in the form of A B bar plus A bar B. Correct? A bar B plus A B bar. So A bar B plus A B bar is nothing but A XOR B. So that's why finally you get this one A XOR B XOR C. So this is the some expressions for a full adder. Similarly, we need to write for carry. We need to write a simplified expressions for carry. Just I find the simplified expressions using a K-map. So this is A, B, C, as it may be 0 or 1. So 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1 and 1, 0. Just fill these values. So 0, 0, 0, next 1, 0, 1, 1, 1. Now here possibilities of groupings are 2. So this is one possibility, this is another possibility and this is another one. So here finally we got 3 expressions. What are those? First calculate the expression for this one. So 0 1 get cancelled. B, C plus. For this one A and what is common in this? C, AC plus. Consider this one A. So what is common in this? B. So this is the simplified expressions for carry. So what is the simplified expression for sum? For full adder, A XOR B XOR C, and for carry, AB plus BC plus AC. So with the help of these logical expressions, we need to write the logical diagram. See here, A, B, C. So consider A, B, C. These are the three inputs, A, B, C. Now A XOR B XOR C. Consider this is A, B, A XOR B, and XOR C. XOR C. So this is the sum expression. Similarly, what are the carry expressions? Carry expressions is BC plus AC plus AB. First consider BC, use AND gate. Next AC, this is A, C, AC and AB. Just add it. Use an OR gate. So this is the carry expression. So this is entirely, this is called as a logical diagram for full adder. Okay. Next we will discuss about a multiplexer. So what is a multiplexer? A multiplexer is a combinational circuit. So total digital circuits are classified into two types. One is a combinational circuits and a sequential circuit. So what is a combinational circuits? In the combinational circuits, its output is depending upon the inputs. In the sequential circuits, output is depending upon the input as well as the previous output. So a multiplexer is a combinational circuit. The first point is very important, combinational circuit. See here, a multiplexer is a circuit which has 2 to the power of n number of inputs, 2 to the power of n number of inputs, n number of select lines, and only one output. So multiplexer is a circuit which has 2 to the power of n number of inputs and n number of select lines and only one output. Now we will discuss one by one. First I consider a 2:1 multiplexer. 2:1 multiplexer. See here, what about here? 2 inputs and what is one output here. First write the block diagram for this. A 2 inputs, 1 output and 1 select line here. N number of select lines, correct? Yeah, only one output. So consider 2:1 multiplexers. So just I consider inputs D0 and D1 and select lines S0 and output Y. Here Y output is completely depending upon the select lines. Just I explain the operations of this. So consider here 2 inputs. What are the possible combinations? Either it may be 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0 or 1, 1. So just I consider a random 1, 0. So consider a randomly 1, 0. If select line is 0, D0 is selected. And the content of D0 is the output. If a select line is 1, so D1 is selected and the content of D1 is the output. So y is 1. It indicates that output is completely depending upon the select lines. Now, so this is a block diagram, a general block diagram for 2:1 multiplexers. So we need to write the truth table for this. See here, S select lines D0, D1 and only one output Y. Correct. See here, if select lines either it may be 0 or 1 because only one select lines, only two possible combinations, either it may be 0 or 1. So just I consider in a 0 first. When select line is 0, D0 is selected. Okay, if D0 is 0, output is 0. Then if select line is 0, if D0 is 1, output is 1. So what about D1? D1 is don't care, either it may be 0 or 1. So it indicates that when select line is 0, it concentrating only on D0. If D0 is 0, then you will get a 0. If D0 is 1, then you will get a 1. Okay, similarly, when select line is 1, When select line is 1, D1 is selected. If D1 is 0, output is 0. So output is okay, fine. If D1 is 0, output is 0. Okay. If D1 is 1, output is 1. So it won't bother about the D0. Either it will be 0 or 1. That's why I consider a don't get terms. So this is the truth table. This is the truth table for 2:1 multiplexers. Now we need to write the diagrams, a logical diagram for 2:1 multiplexers. See here, select lines. Yes, either it will be a 0 or 1. That's why I use one not case here. Now, if D0, okay, this one D0, whenever it is in a 0, okay, so you should consider from here. Whenever it is in a 0, which one is selected? D0 is selected. D0 is selected. And whenever select line is 1 means you need to consider from here 1. Which one is selected? D1 is selected. D1 is selected. But here only one output. So that's why we need to add. So this is the final output. Why? This is the logical diagram. Logical diagram for a 2:1 multiplexer. Okay. Similarly, we need to study a 4:1 multiplexers. 4:1 multiplexers. So here, which has 4 inputs. 4 inputs. So if inputs are 4, what about the select lines? Select lines are 2. 2 select lines. I consider S0 and S1 as the select lines. And inputs D0, D1, D2 and D3. These are the inputs. And what about the output? Only one output. So 1. Okay, fine. Now how it works? Just I explain you. Here 2 select lines. What are the possible combinations? Either it may be 0, 0, either it may be 0, 1 or 1, 0 and 1, 1. So just I consider a random values here 1, 0. And here also same thing, inputs. So total 4 inputs. How many possible combinations? 2 to the power 4 means 16 possible combinations. Just I consider some random inputs. So consider random inputs 1, 1, 0, 1. That's fine. See here, output is completely depending upon the select lines. If select lines are 1, 0. So 1, 0 is nothing but a 2. Okay, 1, 0 is 2. So D2 is selected. And the content of D2 is the output. What is the content of D2 here? 1. So that is the output 1. So similarly, if a select lines are 0, 1. 0, 1 is nothing but a 1. If select lines are 0, 1, so D1 is selected. And what is the content of D1? So 0. That is the output here. Correct? Fine. Now, so this is the general block diagram for 4:1 multiplexers. Then we need to write the truth table for this 4:1 multiplexers. Truth table here 2 select lines S0 and S1 at 2 select lines. How many inputs here? 4 inputs D0, D1, D2 and D3 and only one output. So Y. Now, if 2 inputs, what are the 4 possible combinations? Either it may be 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. First I consider a 0, 0. If inputs are 0, 0, D0 is selected and the content of D0 is the output. If content of D0 is 0, then output is 0. At the same time, consider select lines are 0, 0. If content of D0 is 1, then output becomes 1. Correct? And what about the remaining things? D1, D2, D3. Don't get terms. Either it may be 0 or 1. So it is very simple. If select lines are 0, 0, a D0 is selected and the content of D0 is the output. Okay, irrespective of, it won't bother about the other inputs. D1, D2, D3. Fine. Next, if select lines are 0, 1, D1 is selected. If D1 is 0, then output is 0. If D1 is 1, then output is 1. What about the other inputs? Don't care, either it may be 0 or 1. Similarly, next consider 1, 0. So 1, 0 means 2. Okay, then concentrating only on D2. If D2 is 0, then it becomes a 0. If it is in a 1, then you get a 1 here. So what about the remaining 8 poles? Don't care, either it may be 0 or 1. Similarly, last one, 1, 1. So 1, 1 means 3. Okay, D3 is selected. Okay, if D3 is 0, then output is 0. If D3 is 1, output is 1. Okay, remaining inputs are don't care. Correct. So it indicates that in the multiplexer output is completely depending upon the select lines. Fine. So this is the truth table. This is the truth table for 4:1 multiplexers.
Wait,